Good afternoon, good evening from Australia, and good morning, UK. So, my dear guys, grab a pen and paper. Today we are going to discuss. I'm back. It's been a long time, probably 3 weeks. I haven't been here, so I'm back, and we have a big chat with my business partner from England. Guys, stay tuned. Watch us. This is the day, and it's Sunday. Can you come and relax with us and enjoy this talk? So, I will introduce myself. I know there are so many people joining my business page, and I appreciate that. And then I will bring my guests so she can join me in the studio. My name is Cheka. I'm a mom of two, Robin Kiza. My profession, I'm a social worker and proud digital business owner. I'm a mentor because I do help other people to start their own online business by starting from the scratch. So you can be the one out there watching me. And trust me, this business is legacy. You can pass on to your children. And our website is just on the screen. Oh my goodness me. Our website is just on the screen. Forgive me and I apologize. This is online. You don't have to worry if you see something just goes like that. Don't stress. We will be back again. So I will bring my guest here so she can introduce herself and we'll go from there. Okay. So here we go. This is Alma from England.
Hi, Chiki. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to our page. Welcome. See how internet does, so you can just do anything. So don't worry, guys. Our website is the registration is just free. Don't stress, and then you can register and watch the free webinar. And if you need more, just visit us. Please send us the message. We are more than happy to help you. So I will let her know. I will let her so she can introduce herself because I can't speak everything on her behalf. Can you imagine? She's a mother like me. So let's go with Sister Amma.
Hi.
Could
Good
you
morning
please
from the
introduce
UK.
yourself? Of course,
Good
from
morning
UK.
from the UK. Good afternoon if you're watching in the part of the world where it's good afternoon or good evening. My name is Amma. I'm originally from Ghana, but I came to the UK at a very, very young age, and I've been here practically all of my life. I am a mother and a carer to an awesome young man, and I also work full-time as a civil servant. And in the background, I run my own digital business. Woohoo!
Ooh, as she said, she's running her own digital business. Can you imagine? And the busy woman, full time, like you can be out there, you're doing full time, and this could be you just plan B. We can this business can't stop anyone to do 9 to 5 job. It's just depend on you and how you choose to do it. If you are satisfied with what you are getting from 9 to 5, you can't just chase something else. But this one, trust me, is legacy. If you build someone else empire, think about your own. And that's how we are. This is our own empire we are building for our future. So let's go to the second question. This is the second question. What is your biggest why to join this business, and especially this platform? Can you imagine? There are so many business out there, but this one, this platform, what makes you to join exactly just this one?
Well, thank you for the question. I mean, as a parent, most parents, their biggest why in life is their children. So my son is my biggest why. And like I said, I work full time, but what I was finding and what I've experienced is that I'm doing very long hours. There's no appreciation. It doesn't sum up for what I'm actually given to my employer. I'm missing out a lot with regards to family time, the long commutes, and then it was never enough. So there were so many sacrifices that were being made in relation to my family and my employment. So I decided that something needed to change. You know, I wanted to spend more time. I wanted to be a mother. I wanted to be a present
Yep.
mother. So I decided to look for something else that can also supplement my income. One of the things that I like to talk about, and you know, with the online space, is we've just come out of the pandemic. You know, we had
Yep.
COVID and we had that lockdown where we were very, very restricted. But one of the things that I noticed, and everyone has noticed, is that there was no restrictions on the online world. It was always available 24/7. There was never any problems. There was no lockdown. So that was one of the first things that sort of made me interested.
Yeah.
And with my son, he has special needs, so he has carers. But what
Yep.
happened was when the COVID hit, the carers could no longer visit. But I could
Yeah.
see
They
that
did.
the online world was always there for him. He could converse with people, he could do things online. So I thought to
Yeah.
myself, you know, there's something there in the digital space. It's very, very flexible. And since we're now coming out of COVID, what I've realized is most things that you do now in life is online. There's nothing that we don't really do online. Yesterday, I went out with some friends to a restaurant,
Most things that you do now in
and
life
even
is
though we were
online.
in the restaurant,
There's
we
nothing
had
that
to actually go online to order our food so they would bring it to us. So the online space is just amazing and it's taken over. And why I chose to actually come to this particular platform, it was a friend that actually introduced me, because there's so many digital
Yes.
businesses out there.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, one of the things that people find is there's a lot of scams, you know, with
It's
a lot of digital businesses.
true. True.
So that was one thing that sort of ticked the box with this particular business, is that you can actually look into it when you do your due diligence. You have to
Yep.
pay taxes. And if it was a business that was scamming, you would not be paying taxes to a government agency. There's no government agency that's actually going to recognize your business and ask you to pay taxes if it was a scam business. The other thing that also attracted me to this particular business is the community. I mean, you're in Australia, I'm here in the UK,
I
and
know.
in
That's
person,
amazing.
it's
That's
amazing.
so love.
The community is fantastic. I mean, I believe it's over 130,000 and growing. And the fact that it's just international and it's
Yeah.
global, it's something in itself that also, you know, attracted me to the business. And then you can do it at your own time. Like I said, I work full time as a civil servant, as well as being a mother and a carer. But I still, because this business actually works according to your schedule, you can still
Yep.
actually do it. And those are some of the reasons why that I decided to start my own business, and why I picked this particular business to do.
That's amazing. Thank you so much for that question. Oh my gosh. Some people, the way you just explained, having child with special need and sort of things, being full-time mother, and that's too much. Other people will be like, including business as well. They will say, oh, I can't do this. But because you know what you want,
Yes.
and probably it's not enough. What you have, you need more, you
Mm-hmm.
know but you keep pushing yourself and said, I will do something. I need legacy for my kid. Myself, because of this pandemic, that's how I know online world. I didn't even know about it. Since I wasn't, because I was like in the same issue. I'm skeptical. I didn't like to do any online stuff because I know I said it's scam, as you mentioned there, and I didn't trust anything. But this one, I don't know how it comes during that pandemic. I was only the one who was waiting. My
Okay.
husband lost his job. He lost his job during this pandemic, and I was like, oh, wow. So if you see the income is not there, you'll be thinking, and then too much expenses. So you start thinking, what am I going to do? And I start working like crazy, double sites going, and I didn't have time to spend with my kids. Especially my
Yeah.
boy would be like, mommy, why don't you stay home? as our people saying, you just going every day. It's because I'm essential. I need to work. Essential
Mm-hmm.
worker, they have to be on site. And I was doing that. And they wasn't happy. Sometimes my son will be crying and I'll be driving to work. I'm in tears. What's wrong with this? I don't like. And then you don't know what you are going to get over there because
Mm-hmm.
everyone, the world was just like fear around the world because of this disease. So, and I start thinking, that's how I start thinking out of my box, said that I need to do plan B because I
Yes.
can't relate just going to work and spend time with other kid or family or just wake up and come back here night kid are already sleep and sometimes they'll complain you don't even drop us to school. It's only
Mm-hmm.
that. Whereas as a parent, you will see and feel that pain. I was
Yes.
feeling it. I'm going to work. I have to feel it. And
And
I
it's
said, I need to change
sad.
this lifestyle. Yes.
It's
Because
it's very sad because your
it's
employers do
sad,
not
yes.
even care about your family. They don't
No,
care about your children. It's all
exactly.
about them. I mean, one thing that you said that I find very interesting. You had to actually go to work when the pandemic happened. I was lucky enough that I could actually work from home. But even working from home, what I found, this is for my employer, is rather than
Yeah,
just doing the 9 to 5, because I was working from home, they were now expecting me to do 9 to 10
lot to
because
tell.
I'm not coming into the office. So they just wanted
Oh,
all of my time. And it's like you said,
see?
it's ridiculous because they weren't doing anything for my family.
No,
They're not concerned about my family. They're not concerned about my children. They're just concerned about themselves
yep.
and what they want for you. And it just made me realize that if I was to go tomorrow, they would not jump in and look after my son. Whereas doing
No.
this, there's that legacy that you can pass on to your
Oh,
children, to your family.
exactly.
Yeah. You
And that's the good thing that I found this business because I haven't just on my own business like this. And I was like, that's how I need to learn this experience. As it says, you don't need to have experience. You don't need to have any business background. And myself, I'm like, social worker transition to business. How come? So I was just thinking about that. And then my husband said, you can do it. And I said, probably they're scammed. I don't know what is going on. So I will try. So I just took that leap of faith. I have to do it because I need change. I don't want to spend my time every day missing my kid, missing during prayer time like night. I'm not there. I'll be just at work. When I just come back, they already sleep. So you don't take it. You just shake hand like this, and that's going. So it's just crazy. Until I just come across this ad from my mentor, and I was like, I was curious and asked, "Is this real? How do you do it?" It says you don't need to have experience.
mm-hmm.
And I have my relative home, as the video said, you can still help your relative. I was like, wow, I have people all over home. They need a lot. So I joined straight away. I was just curious and I tried. I didn't even stop. My
Mm-hmm.
husband told me, you can do it because I'm the one who was skeptical. But him, who was like, try, you never know. And
Mm-hmm.
seriously, I tried. And since when I joined this business, I never regret.
Yes.
Because what I see, I was like, I'm proud of myself and I'm glad to be in this position as and it gave me a lot of things and
Mm-hmm.
I'm so grateful and I can advise people, please, those are watching us, can you please tell us where you're watching us from because this business is global and we need you guys, and thank you so much for support. So I was in such a situation, I said no, I will do this, and straight away I start doing training. After that I start seeing the change. I said to my mentor, what else? What exactly you need to tell me? But little bit, I was a shy person. I didn't, when I jumped after a couple months and I stopped, I was like, I know I have business ready, but I still have to rely on my 9 to 5 job.
Mm-hmm.
And and afterwards, I said, what am I going to do? I need to do the business because I
Yes.
joined it because I need to change. If I
Yeah.
keep doing 9 to 5, who's going to do the business? I need both sides. So, and then I ended up coming back. So that consistency, oh my gosh, until now, it's not me again.
It's,
It's
no,
totally someone different.
it's just amazing. And everyone, well, not everyone, but people may have like different stories because you
Yep,
jumped right in, whereas with me, I stepped back. Even though, you know, the online world, I could see that it's fantastic, it's
yep,
flexible, it's open 24/7. I could see all the benefits, but one of the
yep.
things was the fact that, you know, online in terms of scam, and also I'd never run an online business. So when I
True.
was introduced to it, this was by a dear friend who's actually a nurse and a mother. I didn't jump into it straight away, but then with this business, it just shows that it doesn't matter at what stage and how people decide
Yep.
to go forward, you can still go forward. I watched because we both watched a replay, not a replay, a webinar. It's complimentary, you know, meaning that it's
Yep.
free. You
Yeah,
don't have
that
to
one.
pay for that. And I watched it quite a few times. And it was when I started to see my friend's success, that's when I decided to go in.
It took
You
long.
you said that you went in straight away with the
Straight
training, but that
away.
was
Yes.
the challenge. That was a challenge I just found, not with the training, because the training is
Yes.
amazing.
It's of
But my
course.
challenge was, I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, I've started this. I have no business experience. I'm not computer savvy. I don't have the confidence. How am I going to be able to make and do this business? And then I realized that the challenges can be reversed. And what I
Yep.
had, because it was mindset at that time, as as
Exactly.
challenges, was not really challenges, because with not having experience, there's that global community and the support and the mentoring and the coaching that's out there. So you don't really need to worry about the experience, because you will be given help,
It
you will
is.
be
Yep.
shown. I mean, we have our weekly masterminds, which I just love, because
Yeah,
every
it's
time I
really
feel like, oh gosh, I'm tired, when I go on and I watch a mastermind, it's
you.
always re-energizes me. And what's
Yep.
brilliant about the masterminds is you have other business partners who've gone through the journey, and
Listen.
they're
Yep.
actually giving you the tips as to what you can do to be a success in itself. And that in itself is just amazing, because when you go into business and you're going into a similar business as somebody else, they see you more as their competition, and they're not going to
Yep.
help you. But in
Yep.
this community, it's not
It's
like that at all.
amazing.
Everybody is cheering everybody on. So that, what I thought was a challenge, I've soon realized was not. It wasn't a problem at all. One of the other things that I thought would be a challenge was like not
Oh my
having the
goodness.
confidence,
Yep.
you know, not having the confidence to actually do it. But then with the training, with the support, you actually build your confidence and you grow. Never ever would I have thought that I would be here doing a live talk, you know, a live show with someone. If anyone that
That's me.
knows me
That's me.
knows that I'm very, very reserved. I used to be, should I say, very, very reserved. So never would I have thought that I would be here doing a live talk where millions and millions of people can see me.
Can
And
watch you. Yeah.
it is just a blessing in itself. And then
Yep.
another thing that I thought would be a challenge, because it's digital, it's online, and I'm not exactly computer savvy. But
Yeah.
again, the training is there, which takes you step by step,
By step.
you know,
Yes.
and you can actually do it at your own time. So it's not like, for example, when we say we want to learn something and we go into like a college, a university, you have to go at the pace of the whole group, because
Of
if you
course.
don't, you fall behind and you miss out. But what I love about this is, because of the training is step by step, it's video based, you
This. Yeah.
can do it at your own time and it works according to you. So it's everyone's journey is different. Where you jumped straight in, I took step by step, I took my time, and it was baby steps to start off with. But then, like I said, what I thought were challenges, I realized once I started this business and with what's available, they weren't challenges. It was just my own mindset.
Exactly. When we change our mindset, that's how everything will be changing, because it started within our inside. When
Mm-hmm.
it's changed inside, and that's how to just change even outside. So myself, I didn't have that much challenge, but I understand the challenge can come. I was a shy person. That's what I do say every day during my go live, because I didn't want to show my face. I didn't want to be on the camera like this. My Facebook, I can't even update. My mentor was pushing me, you need to post. And I'm like, what am I going to post? I don't want to be there. So that was a little bit challenge, because I didn't. And then I understand myself. I said to myself, if I keep doing this is my own business, and I want it to be legacy, and I don't want to build someone empire. I need my own. So if I keep doing this, so it's like I haven't changed. I need to get out of my comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
So when I did like that, because I was shy, I didn't want even to see the camera. People if you see my first video, you'll be laughing, saying, oh my gosh, this is Cheka, this is me. But now I can stand, even at mastermind, I can just explain anything I want, because the more I start doing go live, I found myself, I improve a lot.
Yeah.
Skills, there are a lot of improvements which I improved. I didn't even have that one. And then I understand myself, who I am, because this business will give you the inner, will show you who you are. By just doing this go live, I've learned a lot, and then I'm so grateful to
Mm-hmm.
be part of this community. The community is very supportive. I understand that, but when you just join it, you don't have that clue. You said you need mentor, and that mentor's there. And as we do have a mentor who are supportive, and coaches and people in the community, and this is the beauty, because I was like thinking, how am I going to do this? They said there is no sale. I've never seen the business without sale. So
Mm-hmm.
that was another question that's me challenging thinking. But it comes with that good mindset. When you have that good mindset and positive mindset, things will change straight away. But
Yes.
me, I think I was just in the between, fixed mindset and growth mindset.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. The
when
same here.
yes, I was like in the between, a fixed mindset. Do you think this will be like this? And I start thinking that negativity comes, when you have positive, and negative will come. So it's like when you have a God, and the devil will just, it's like that, both sides. So I start thinking, I said to myself, I know this business, I'm doing it for change. And if I keep staying like this, I don't see change. I won't see any change. And I just don't want to do the business by hiding myself. I need to do and show people what I'm
Yeah.
doing. It's really, and what I'm doing, it changed people's lives around the world. Why not
Yeah.
me? It's the
Mm-hmm.
matter is me. I'm myself. I need to step up and get out of my comfort zone, and I will see the result. Since that day, trust me, until now, I told you I can stand even on mastermind and talk without any issue. Well, before I was just scared the camera. I was like, no, don't tell me that. I can do the Zoom, but no live. But today, trust me, guys, I know there are so many people watching us, and those are going to watch the replay. So the more you do things, the better you become. And
Yes.
what I can tell you, it's no starting just today. You need to do something. Even like a baby, when you have a baby start crawling, sit down, do it's like that. You need to learn skills. And this one, there is no competition. You can do your own thing, and someone else can do their own things. We don't compete. As long as we follow step by step training, and you
Mm-hmm.
reach the result. If they can reach it, why not you? The
Yes.
matter is you. You need to think about that and get out of your comfort zone. Please don't forget, our website is there. Don't forget. Our website is there. So registration is free. As I said, thank you so much. I will interact with you guys. Sorry, I want to interact with some of Hello, Germain. Hello, ladies watching from South Australia. Thank you for tuning in. I know there are so many people watching us. Please, would you please tell us where you're watching from? So, because we need to know this is global. This is another, I don't know if it's the name. Hello, Danish. I don't know the language. Sorry. It's just so, hello, lovies. Thank you for tuning in. So let's go back to our question. My goodness me. So you overcome that one. So let's go to that one.
Mm-hmm.
How do you motivate yourself to keep going in this business? You know, there are so many people here, when they just join, they become a buyer. They join the business, oh, they're excited, I will be doing this. And then after a while, they just sit quiet. Or they start trending, they feel that overwhelming, and then they stop and be like, oh, I can't do it. Or sometimes they won't say and they'll be just quiet. And you'll be like, what's wrong with these people? You need to do the business part. They won't do, and some will stay just there without even moving. So what makes you motivate yourself and keep going? Because there are so many things. Self-motivation is very important. As I can say myself, self-motivation. I can see other people are doing it, and I'll just say it's all come the matter. It's believing in yourself. If
Yeah.
you don't believe in yourself, I don't think anyone will come and believe in you. So what I get, that's why I give to someone else. You're not going to give what you don't have. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, it comes like that. When it's come for motivation, I have to motivate myself. But just going to mastermind, that's my book straight
Yeah.
away.
You took my answer. I mean, I was going to say, other than my why, which is my
Yes.
son, it's also
Yeah.
there will be times where you do at the beginning you felt like overwhelmed, or you might have felt tired, or you're just thinking to yourself,
Exactly.
what am I doing? But the masterminds, every time I watch a mastermind, it always just pumps me up. You know, one
Yep.
of the other things that motivates me is I believe in God, and I think that God is our biggest
True.
cheerleader. So there's times
Exactly.
where we have to cheer for ourselves, but there will be
Yep.
times where I don't feel like cheering for myself. I'm just human. You know, it's
Yep.
not because of the business is bad, it's just human nature. And when I think about that, I don't want to cheer. And then this voice will come in my head and say, you don't want to cheer, but God is cheering for you. So you had better keep going because
Yep.
you cannot stop. But the community as well, because when you go on and you connect, because we have groups, you know, you connect and you talk to people. And one of the things that I remember at the very, very beginning, they used to say that do not keep yourself to yourself if you feel
Yep.
that you are struggling, because everybody is here for everybody. And when I first heard that, I thought to myself, it's just a figure of speech. They're just saying that, but it's actually true. When you reach out
It's true.
to
They
somebody,
will
there's
just get
always
answer. Yeah.
somebody that's there to help. But you know, the two biggest motivators, well, there's three actually. The three biggest motivators for me is firstly my why, which is my son. And then I use the masterminds,
Yeah.
and also it's mindset. And so
Yeah.
you have to learn to feed your mind with positive things. The days where you
Exactly.
don't feel like doing that, go on to a particular website that loves to show a lot of videos and watch a motivational video.
Inspiration.
Listen
Yep.
to something inspirational, read something inspirational, because our feelings are always changing. And when you feel something at a particular moment in time, if you hold on to that, it will bring you
Yep.
down. So you need to actually look for something when it's a negative, look and find something positive to treat that. So
Yep.
that's really how I motivate myself.
Thank you so much for that question. I was jumping. Yes, that's true. Mastermind is everything. People don't realize sometimes we just don't take time to go in there because everything need time. Even this business, 2 hours, 1 hour, you are on it. It's just that. and you can do your the rest with your 9 to 5 and something else. So but people, when they see and heard like the words online, they have that big fear around them. They don't understand it until they just come in training, and that's how they'll be like, oh, that's how this is thing, it's like this and this. So that motivation you said, as you mentioned, I do like that. So that
Mm,
self motivation is really important. People, when we just come to this kind of, it's your own, the matter is, at the end of the day, this business is yours, it's not for
mhm.
someone else. And we are lucky because we have that support. They are very, community is very supportive, and
Yeah.
that's how I always say every day the community we have is very supportive. Even if you can't reach your mentor, someone else will come because we have the same goal. Our goal is common. So, and that's what I love in this. And I said, this is amazing because even if they don't know you, they will just come straight away. But
Yeah.
as a business, it's not like that, as you mentioned. If you don't know, and that's it. So it's up to you. So it's something like that. Thank you so much. Let's go to the other lucky daily last. What kind of result are you looking for in this business, especially? So there are so many results. Some people
Mhm,
are joining because they want to travel. They want
mhm,
just probably school fee for the kid at uni, or some they just want to have finished their mortgage. So there's so many things. So how about you? Let's go back to you. There are so many things. Myself, I can just say before I mention you, legacy, and I just don't want to work for someone else for a long time. I just want to do my own thing, and this is what
mhm,
I'm doing because I just compare in 10 years. If I keep working for someone else, why can't I just do this business in 1 2 years and see the change and forget about 9 to 5 job? This
mhm.
is what's me. And I don't want to wait until 65, say, I'm just working for someone else. No, I need my own thing. This is now I'm doing, building my empire. And this is the foundation because I know it's legacy I can pass on to my children. So, guys, thank you so much for watching us. I can see. Please tell us where you're watching from. I know. I will interrupt. I want to send the question to Sister Alma before we finish.
Okay. In terms of the results that I want for this business, obviously it's not just about finances, you know,
Yes.
and what I want is that legacy, but also I want to help to empower others, whether they're parents, you know, whether they're carers. So not necessarily, people might think, well, being a parent and a carer is the same thing. It's the same thing to an extent, but then if you're looking after anybody who's got a disability, whether it's physical or hidden, and you provide a lot of support so they can function in the world, you're a carer. And I want to actually empower them to say to
Yep.
them, there are other options out there. There are other things that
Exactly.
you can do to have your own freedom. You know, it's not just about the materials, putting the materials aside. I just think it's now come to the time where people need to be empowered. You know, people
Yep.
need to be able to have their choices. And that's the
Yep.
results I really would love from this business, is to continue and to be able to help others to actually go into the online world and see what is there. You know, even if it's not this, to give them that inspiration and motivation to actually do something else, because it's just amazing the fact that I can leave a legacy, you know, as
Yep.
one of the results for my son. I couldn't do that working for someone else. I'm building their legacy, you know. But here
Exactly.
I'm building a legacy for him. When I go online, I always, you know, those are so wonderful. People who just take the time out to have a look at anything that we post, and they comment and they say when they feel inspired, it really, really touches me. So that's the results that I would love to see, is to keep inspiring people, to help people to actually make the digital move and go into the online space and have their own business and the legacy. And anyone that's watching that might be thinking to themselves, they can even go onto Facebook, look for us, and they will see our page, and they will see that we're transparent, and they will see our lives, and we have nothing to hide.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's true. What you said, that was true. Let's read this comment. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for your comments. When you stand and stay out for your comfort zone, then everything will change in a positive way,
Yeah.
especially in the emerging online business, digital business. So, guys, act now and see it for yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's how it is when you get up of comfort zone. As I said, I was a shy person. Now I can stand even a million people and then I can explain and talk without any issue. Because before I wasn't like this. And I appreciate and I'm so grateful to join this business because it changed me the way to think, the mindset, the way I was looking things before, but now I can just see and say, get out of this, and you understand. Be positive. That positivity is very important to us as business owner or your life every day. What is your confirmation? What is the affirmation early morning? Some people
Hmm.
you just wake up without that affirmation, but this business books and other thing in there, it will teach you when you wake up, as you said, you believe in God. I believe in God. I'm a believer. And I know, firstly, we have to believe God is everything. Let's seek the kingdom of God and everything will add it on top. So you wake up in the morning, you pray. After prayer, you just come straight away, think about your business. Today I'll be like, think positive. Don't think negativity because
Yeah.
that one will impact your mind, impact your life, and in the day. So what I do, that's I see like my affirmation early morning. I have to think positive, wake up and think. I know some days you'll be like, oh my gosh, today I'm like, I don't need this, but it will come. But because you believe when you don't have that strength, God is there. And that's how we need. And then you become yourself, you'll be in the same situation. Meditation. I do meditation. It's really
Hmm.
important because it helped me as well to remove all kind of stress. We are doing this because we need better for our future, our children, and everything. But some people don't understand. They just think, what is she talking about every day? Business, business. And you can't understand it without jumping in and try. Come and see the amazing thing we are doing. Please, guys, our website is there. You can pick any website and join. Registration is free, as I can say. And this is the lucky last question. Thank you so much for watching us. Lucky last, what is the message to the viewers?
Um, my message to anyone that's watching is that there's a quote. I love so many quotes, but one of the quotes that I actually like, I actually say two, is one of them is that you don't get a happy life, you have to create the happy life. And creating
Exactly.
a happy life takes action. So I would advise people to actually take some action. And then that leads on to another quote that I love, where it says, the only way to get beyond fear is to take massive, massive action. So anyone who's watching right now or anyone who's going to watch a replay, only we are responsible for our destiny, and we have to take action to make dreams happen.
Thank you so much. Did you hear what she said? So your destiny is in your hand. You need to discover it. That's what Sister Armin says. And the best way to predict the future is to create it. That's what I
Mhm.
can say myself. Thank you so much, those people are watching us, and those are going to watch the replay. This is our hand of Go Live. See you next video.
See you. Bye.
Bye.